This is all you need to know about the history of the United States of America. The United States is surprisingly 50 states that are united. It first started when it was just a mere idea in the minds of rebel scum. Then, boom, Revolutionary War, which after a couple of tea parties and a couple of massacres, was won by the colonists. As time marched on, the new 13 states marched westward with the idea of manifest destiny. They politely asked France for the Midwest, and France, who was all for warring, gave them the Louisiana Purchase. The United States then took half of Mexico in the Mexican-American War, and after that, the Civil War broke out because of an argument on whether the new territories should be free or slave-owning states. Now, unlike other unions, statehood is eternal, so surprisingly, after the Civil War, it technically became illegal to secede, and eventually, with the purchase of Alaska and the totally peaceful annexation of Hawaii, the United States became 50 states. Now, there is two areas on this map that you can't see. The first being the District of Columbia, which is a stateless limbo land where only Congress has control over, and the place where the president resides. The second being the Native American reservations, which the US kind of addresses them as foreign nations, so you could draw the borders to look like this. Anyway, with the US having all of an even number of states, they then learned from the very best, and they had the Spanish-American War, and took the Spanish islands of Cuba, Guam, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, and Spain's bride. After the Spanish-American War, there was World War I and World War II, which lasted until 1945. Eventually, the US built an embassy in Cuba, which they paid to rent after Cuba was independent. But then, alas, revolution! And there was now an embargo on Cuba because of their communist government system, and also because of the Cold War, which was going on between the only two superpowers of the time of Russia and the United States. And the US didn't want to support communist governments because of their democratic form of government. And that's all you need to know about the history of the United States of America. For now, at least.